Welcome everyone to the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. I'm your host, Michael Pickering. That's right. Lo-fi as in low fidelity, low quality, in your face, messy as can be global news show. It's Tuesday, Lo-Fi Nation, and you know what that means. It's time for Tuesday's Top 10 list. Every Tuesday, we look at global indicators and surveys to see what countries hold the top 10 rankings in particular categories. We'll cover things like GDP, oldest country, happiest countries, and more. And no worries, Lo-Fi listener. We'll cover what each category means before we jump into the list. And today's top 10 list, the smallest countries in the world. Previously, we had covered the largest countries by geographic size. I thought it only fitting that we now cover the smallest countries by geographic size of the land they inhabit. A bit of reference point for listeners. The U.S. is 3.8 million square miles. Rhode Island, the smallest state in the U.S., is about 1,500 square miles. Now, let's jump into it. The list. The 10 smallest countries in the world. Coming in at number 10 is Malta at 122 square miles. It's an island country in the Mediterranean Sea, south of Sicily. At number 9, the Maldives at 115 square miles, an island country in the Indian Ocean to the southwest of Sri Lanka. At number 8, St. Kitts and Nevis at 101 square miles, a country of islands in the Caribbean Sea to the west of Puerto Rico. Number 7, the Marshall Islands at 70 square miles, a country of islands in the Pacific Ocean to the far northeast of Papua New Guinea. At number 6, Liechtenstein at 52 square miles, a European country in between Switzerland and Austria. Now to the 5 smallest countries in the world. Number 5, San Marino, with a geographic size of 24 square miles, an Italian city-state/country. At number 4, Tuvalu at 10 square miles, a country of islands in the Pacific Ocean to the far east of Papua New Guinea. At number 3, Nauru at 8.1 square miles, an island country to the far east of Papua New Guinea. Number 2 is Monaco at 0.78 square miles, a French city-state on the Mediterranean Sea near the border of France and Italy. And at number 1, the smallest country in the world by geographic size? You probably guessed it, Vatican City, with a territory of 0.17 square miles, a country inside of the city of Rome, Italy. And remember, for reference, Rhode Island, the smallest state in the U.S., is 1,500 square miles. Malta at number 10 is 122 square miles, and Vatican City at number 1 is only 0.17 square miles. Fascinating stuff indeed. I love world geography. A couple of observations first, then to the question I know you're all asking. Firstly, 6 of these 10 smallest countries in the world are island countries. The other most common characteristic of the list is that 3 of them are in the Pacific, and 3 of them are in Europe. Outside of that, these 10 countries are spread out all over the world. But as per usual, we must ask, because I know you're wondering, why does it matter? Why even cover the smallest countries in the world list? To that, I simply say, because the more we know about the world we live, the more you realize how truly diverse and amazing we are. I could give you the political implications of how important so many of these countries have been throughout history, and how they even influence the world today, but I feel that would cheapen the list. Plus, you all know how to Google something, and you should look up this list and find out more about these places for yourselves. There are almost 200 countries in the world out there, and it's not until we learn about the others, outside of our own box, that we truly begin to learn about ourselves. Pick one of these countries today, Lo-Fi Nation, and see what you can really learn about what's going on in the world today. And that's this Tuesday's Top 10 list. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode of Lo-Fi Global News. Always remember that Lofi Poli Sci is more than just me. It's the we that we be. Write in with questions or comments to lofipolisci@planetmail.com. Thanks for listening. Stay safe. Wash those hands. And I'll see you on the next episode of the Lofi Poli Sci podcast. Pickering, signing off.